class, I hope you're doing good. I missed y'all tons and I can't wait to see you again. This week is a special week because it's Easter week. So this week is a beautiful week where you get to learn about God's love and Jesus, his son, and what happened at Easter. One shape that we look at Easter time, and when we think of Jesus and when we think of churches, is the cross. So I have this activity for you to do, for you to watch me do, and it is doing kind of painting this cross. And mine's still drying. You can see the kind of wet along the sides. This uses construction paper, glue, and salt, and a little bit of watercolor, or you can use some food coloring, and water, and kind of paint that way too. So watch this video as we make this. Okay, so what you'll need here is a piece of paper, some glue, some salt, and a cookie sheet. I have construction paper here. You can use cardstock. You can try regular paper. It might be kind of hard, but if that's all you have, then please use that too. I drew out a cross. You can see the cross shape here that I drew out with a pencil. So have your mom or dad draw out that cross shape. And what you're going to do is take your glue and you're going to make lines right on the shape that they drew. Now, remember, you're just going to squeeze it just a little bit. You may have to be patient, and you don't want to make a big glob like that. You don't want to do that, okay? That is not what we want to do. We want to keep the line going, so no big globs. If you have trouble with this part, you can have your mom or dad or brother or sister do the big line. So we don't want this. Here we go. We're gonna start over so you can see that. So we just squeeze just a little bit. Remember, we might have to be a little patient as the glue goes down to the tip right there. And then we just move it and squeeze just a little bit and move it. Keep going. It's okay if you get off the line a little bit. It's still gonna make a really pretty picture. And you might have to stop. It's okay if you stop and do another, go a different direction, take a break. These are long lines. Just stop. Good. And just keep going and finish it up like that. And remember, we have these lines right here you can do. You can add these, you don't have to, but you can if you want. Okay, now we're gonna take some salt. And we are going to sprinkle salt over the glue. And you can try to sprinkle it like this. Whoops. My salt's kind of moist and kind of sticking together. Or you can just use a salt shaker like this and try to sprinkle some like this over and over like that. So watch as I finish this. Okay, so I sprinkled salt all over, and this is why we do this in the cookie sheet, because now you're gonna take your paper and you're just gonna stand it up, get all that salt down, knock your paper a couple times, and you see right there that all the salt goes into the cookie sheet. And that's what we want right there. Now you can move the cookie sheet away, and we are going to start painting. Okay, so from here, what you're going to do is use either watercolors, or right here, this is just some water that it has some food coloring in it. So if you don't have watercolors, you can use that. And I am going to paint the cross here, but I barely touch the cross. I don't paint it like this. I just touch it like this. So watch as I do this. I'll use this food coloring first. You can see what happens. See, it kind of spreads out, and I barely touch it. See, I'm barely touching that right there. I'm barely touching it right there, and you can see it kind of spread. I'm gonna go over and use some watercolor now, some blue, and you can see I barely touch it right here. So just you be gentle and use soft hands and barely touch it, and you can make any design you want. Do a rainbow, do it striped, do it all random color, just anything you want. So here's our cross that we just made. I hope you had a great time doing it. But just so you know, you don't have to do a cross shape. You can take this and you can practice our letter U that we have of the week. You can draw, an octopus with the glue that you've done in the past week, or you can just do fun swirlies like this. You can just have a lot of fun and do this activity and just have some fun with it. So I hope you have a good few days, and I will see you another time. Bye.